Yes, welcome everyone here to the Smash Sports Show right here on Smash FM here on a Wednesday here in Melbourne. Of course, let's head to country Victoria in particular. We're heading to the Goldfields in particular and speak with the newly champions of the North West Conference. And, of course, that is the Maryborough Blazers. And, of course, they knocked off the two-time champs Bendigo at home by 4 points. And, of course, we've got two very special guests joining us right now who made a huge impact in that game, and they join us now. Thanks both for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Get both of you to introduce yourselves and tell us what position both of you played on the court on grand final day.
I'm Charlotte Kane and I play a guard position.
I'm Maddy Egan and I play a centre, is it? A centre?
Yeah, centre, Mads.
You got off to a pretty good start. You led by 8 at quarter time. You must have been pretty happy with the start.
Yeah, well, I think we sort of started slow and then, towards the second half of the first quarter, we picked it up and then brought it back in, which was good.
Yeah, we sort of kept up with them for like the first quarter and the first half, and then sort of put our foot down in the second half, which was really good.
By looking at the quarter by quarter scores, you won all the odd numbered quarters. So you won the first and the third. Didn't do so well in the even amount numbers, which is the second and fourth quarter. So what seemed to hype the team up in the first quarter and the third quarter? Because whatever happened after quarter time and three-quarter time didn't go so well.
I think we always go into like half time and we're like, third quarter is our quarter, premiership quarter. But yeah, we started right, didn't we, Shah?
Yeah, we were. I feel like we just had those nerves. We got them out at training and then just come in with so much excitement for the first quarter and really took it to them.
How nerve-wracking was it down the stretch?
I think, training was a bit all over the shop, I'd say.
Yeah.
Don't you reckon, Mads?
Yeah.
We sort of, were really nervous then. And then, the morning of, I think we all had the nerves and then just the excitement come and it took over.
It was awful.
Yeah, I was sitting on the bench.
We seemed to be throwing away the ball a lot. And we were
it was like
have it.
The screams everywhere and the crowd was going nuts too, I think. So
you went from your biggest quarter in the first quarter of 29 to your lowest quarter in the last quarter of 9. Could you explain that for us?
I think there are a lot of tired bodies out there in the last quarter, mentally and physically. We had probably almost left it out there within the last 5 minutes of the last quarter. So that might be that and nerves and all that for the last quarter. How
many times have both of you watched the championship game back since Saturday?
I just finished watching it again. I'd watched it a few times but hadn't got up to the last quarter, and I just got to the last quarter, so I just finished it.
Yeah, I think I was the same. I watched the last quarter a few times, but then watched the whole game again,
How good was it to win the championship on your home floor, considering the men's didn't get that far this year?
Yeah, I think it was good. The crowd got behind us. Normally, they seem to get behind the men a bit more than the girls, but they picked up their game for ours and they were all there. It was nice and loud at the stadium, so I think that was good.
Brady wasn't wearing his skirt and pom-poms, so I was really disappointed.
Well, you answered my next question, Maddy. I was going to ask you because I know when we last met you on the show last week, we were talking about that. So, to be honest, I was waiting for the photo of it, but that didn't happen.
I chickened out.
That's very true. Tell us about Millie Cracknell's game. She had 25 points for the game. Tell us a bit about her game on the grand final day.
Millie was phenomenal. She had a bit of a quiet week last week, I think at home it was, or the week before. But she was phenomenal. She really stepped up when we needed her to, and she just took the game into her own hands and shows us what all she can do and why she's so good at her sport and put it out there.
Yeah, I think especially in that last 5 minutes or so, I think she handled the pressure really well. She had foul shots in the last 30 seconds and put both in. She just, took it all on board and blocked out their crowd and the noise and just, played their own game.
Must admit, even though we just mentioned about Millie's game, but you two had a pretty damn good game yourselves. Maddy, you finished with 17 points for the game. How do you think you played?
I had a few moments. I wasn't very consistent, I don't think, but that's okay. We got the points.
Nah, she had a phenomenal game too. Mads played really well, especially in that third quarter. He turned it on.
And Charlotte, you actually did pretty good game as well, because you scored 5 points for the game. How do you think you played?
I played not too bad. I think I went out there, gave it my all when I was on the court, and that's all I could do.
Charlotte got an amazing floating layup. I don't even know how it went in. It was so good.
Yes, I was going to say, Charlotte, I think you underestimated yourself there when you said that. So I actually have watched the grand final about 4 or 5 times myself since Saturday. So I love the reactions after the game when that final buzzer went. So my question I want to ask you is, how surreal was it when the buzzer went? And has it sunk in yet? Has the championship sunk in yet?
No. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think especially when it was such a close game towards the end, it was like that big build up and then the relief come over when that siren rang and we all just, held our enjoyment in once Millie scored those ones. We were just holding, waiting to run onto that court. But I don't think it has either.
See both you wearing your your championship medals around your necks, which I'll get both of you to show it to us. Yes. So I have to ask, how long did both of you wear your medals around your necks for, and did either of you sleep with it?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely had on my bedside table. It's been on my bedside table since.
It hasn't really left my side much.
The celebrations down at Maryborough on Saturday night.
Yeah, they were really good. We went to the Highland Society after, and the boys come along, and there were a few people there actually, so they were all sort of getting around us, and just being together and celebrating as a team was really nice. I don't think we have had that opportunity much this season because we've had a lot of Sunday games, so we've sort of all come and then go back home. But we celebrated hard and we celebrated well.
Now, I have to ask, who got to hold the championship shield first?
I grabbed it. Because Claire took the banner and I took the shield, and then we got the photo, and then I don't think I let go of it for a while. And Annie and Millie walked up to me, they're like, "I'm sorry, Maddy, can we please borrow the shield?" I was like, yeah.
So how good? So Maddy, how good was it to hold the shield first before the rest of your teammates got to swarm onto you for the team photo?
I think I wish we could have broken it up into everyone could have got something to hold, but it was pretty special.
So Charlotte, did you actually get a chance to have a photo with the shield or at all, considering by the sounds of it, Maddy was holding the shield most of the time?
Yeah, I think it was either Maddy or anyone else. As soon as they got their hands on it, they didn't want to let go of it. But I got a photo in the end, I think.
That's good. So what was better, the shield or the banner?
Probably the banner, I reckon.
Oh, okay.
The banner. We're going to hang it in front of the boys one, I reckon.
Oh, I'd so love to see that. All right, I might have to come to Maryborough in the first week of next season to see that. So I have to ask then, tell us a bit about your amazing championship coach.
Yeah, Claire was phenomenal. She really hyped us up before the game and said, you're allowed to be nervous. This is what's going to happen. They're allowed to get run-ons, but she was so supportive of everyone and just making sure everyone was in the right headspace and that sort of thing. Sort of putting everyone else before herself, and she's just amazing. She was so good.
Yeah, I think the same. She's like the the whole season. She's been so supportive to the whole lot of us, and especially on the weekend she made sure everyone was right, and just kept pumping us up and had the attitude, because I know she had to play too, so it would have been so hard for her to try hold her nerves in, but really put the team first.
How important was Casey Burton's game, even though she fouled out?
I just watched that. She only had one going into the last quarter. She had one foul going into like the last 5 minutes of the game. But I don't know, she was amazing on the court. She sort of hasn't played herself much this season, but her presence off the court is amazing on the bench, but her presence on the court is just phenomenal. She directs the play really well, and really supportive of the younger ones, and just supporting, have that shot. It's the right shot to have. Take it. She was amazing.
How special is it to play with each other on the same team? And what have both of you learnt from each other as well?
I don't know if Mads has learnt much from me. I think all of the girls just bring a great asset to the team, because obviously I'm the youngest, so I've learned a whole lot from every single one of them. Casey bringing heaps of experience, but everyone. Mads is a great one to have, always makes us have a laugh, and a bit of fun when we're out on the court too, so he's good.
Charlotte's probably learned from me what not to do at training. I always stuff up. She's always trying to set up her hand up, and I always stuff it up, so she probably gets really frustrated with me. But Charlotte's been really good this season. I think not having played CBL for long and stepping up into this, and you've taken it in your stride, and you look like you've been here forever. So you've done so well. Confidence, and
Charlotte, I'm going to ask you the next 3 questions, because I asked the same 3 questions to Maddy last week. So Maddy, you don't have to answer these ones. So Charlotte, how did you get involved in basketball, and why did you choose it?
I think all my siblings always played basketball, so it was sort of just a given that I joined up, and I played from a young age. I don't know, when you start like prep or something like that, and then just always played since then and gone up through the ranks.
Charlotte, have you got the bragging rights over them now? You won a CBL championship?
I definitely have. None of them actually play basketball anymore, so I have the bragging rights for a long time.
So you mentioned right at the start what position you played on the court in the grand final. If you had a preferred position or dream position that you would like to play on the court, where that be? And for everyone that missed the interview last time, Maddy, you must just say what your dream position was.
I don't know. I think I'd like to play a big in the post. I'm not very tall, but I always try to, in domestic, get in there and have a go. But that'd be my dream.
Big dog Shah.
Grow a few inches and I might have it.
My dream position is still to be a point guard, so we could swap lives for a day.
So Charlotte, what would be one of your highlights throughout your basketball journey? Maddy, you don't have to answer this one.
I played for Ballarat in the VJBL, and we won the premiership then, and then probably now winning this premiership is my 2 highlights. So it's pretty good.
Okay.
Well,
so
I can change my answer to this one, Will.
Okay.
This is my highlight.
Charlotte, you mentioned that you won a championship with Ballarat in the VJBL, which, funny enough, I'm pretty sure I was at that one as well. And of course, you won with Maryborough. Be very careful to answer this question. Which one's more special to you?
Definitely Maryborough. It's my home team, and I've played there since I was so young. So, definitely Maryborough. 100%.
Well done. What does the sport of basketball mean to both of you now, especially playing for Maryborough, considering now you've won a championship in your hometown?
I just enjoy the sport. It's like such a team sport. You build so many relationships through the sport, and then playing is just a bonus as well. And then I've also do a lot of coaching, so I like to help the younger ones out, because I know how much I liked it at that age, and I just want to give them an even better opportunity.
And to me, it's still fun. It's the weekend was super fun, even though it was super stressful. But I think The first 3 quarters we went in just having fun, and I think that's what happened in the first quarter. We come off and Claire said, you guys are just having fun, and that's why we're up and about. And yeah.
Charlotte, considering I've already asked this one to Maddy and I already know what her answer was. So Charlotte, do you have any future ambitions in basketball?
I think, yeah, just to keep helping the younger ones out and building their pathway so they have an opportunity to play and do what they love.
Are you still playing for Ballarat in VJBL?
No, I only played under 16s there. So bottom age 16s, we won the grand final, and then top age 16s, I think we made it to, I don't know what, one of the finals. But yeah, no, I just played 2 years and then sort of come back to Maryborough and played CBL.
What will be your advice to people that should get involved in basketball, especially down there with the championship team?
Yeah, I think everyone should give it a go at least. It's an amazing sport. You build so many relationships from it and get to win premierships if you're good enough like us. And then, yeah, just the relationships you build, the enjoyment the sport brings.
Come play with us. We have fun.
Yeah.
So let's finish off with a couple of lighthearted questions about the team now, which Maddy is the very similar questions I've already asked. But the first one is, now, when I last had you on the show, Maddy, which I'm going to ask both of you this question, did you get a well-wish message from Delhi?
No.
Oh.
I don't think so. I personally didn't. I don't know about anyone else.
No, I definitely didn't.
Wasn't expecting one, but...
Okay. Who had the most embarrassing moment on the court this season, and any embarrassing moments at the celebrations?
I wasn't at the celebrations.
Oh, yeah. I might have nearly fallen off the table, but that was only because there was a brick behind me. I tried to kneel down and the brick was behind my back, and then I sort of slipped and nearly fell on the table. But that's probably almost all, I think.
See if I get the same answer that Maddy gave me last week to you, Charlotte, which is who's the best singer, dancer, and the comedian on the team?
Yeah, I reckon Mads. I know she wouldn't want to admit it, but it definitely is.
Pretty sure you did admit that, didn't you, Mads? Pretty sure you did.
Dancer, probably Millie Cracknell. She always is just, I don't know, doing her dance thing anywhere. That's probably a 3-way tie. There's like Mads, Millie, and then Claire. They all crack me up so much. So I can't just decide which one.
So I don't even need to make her laugh. It's just me doing it.
Was there any championship TikTok dances?
No, I didn't see any. Did you see any, Shah?
No, I don't think so. Not that I believe, unless they're coming out in the next week or so.
Yeah. I wouldn't put it past Millie, though. And Keely, actually. Keely loves her TikToks, too.
I'm sure you never did one, Charlotte, did you?
No, I haven't. Actually, should have, maybe.
Yeah,
might put one up if no one does.
All right. Now, we'll finish with these last couple. Now, Charlotte, do you have a pre-game superstition or ritual? Considering I know what Maddy's one was.
Well, it worked, didn't it?
I watched that video.
It did. It actually did. It actually did.
I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I always wear the same, like, bra, socks, underwear for my basketball games each week. So that's probably my only thing. Yeah, no, nothing compared to Mads.
Commitment to the cause.
So, Maddy, you might as well mention it just in case everyone missed it.
Cake tanning.
Yeah.
It wins games, wins championships.
What was the pump-up song for the team in the lead up to the grand final?
I don't know. What was it, Mads? I feel like we got a few.
Yeah, we have a little playlist that we play on Spotify that we go through with our our warm-ups, it pumps us up, but I don't know.
We're
We'll
all
get
just,
some Kanye West playing before I get to the game usually, but
I think we're all just eyeing off the I am champion at the end of the game.
yeah. That was the main goal.
Final one. I always ask this question to all the championship teams that I've had on the show, which is, did either of you get to kiss the shield at any stage?
I didn't kiss
I think
the
I put
shield,
my lips
actually.
on it. I don't know. I think I did. I think I might have, but only the side.
You
of
better,
the-
because I didn't. Someone better
I
have.
think I did.
So Maddie, consider you held the shield and held it for a while. Where is it now?
They wouldn't let us take it to the Highlands, so it was at the stadium. We had to leave it at the stadium.
Oh,
We had to sneak it out. We were trying to sneak it out, but they wouldn't let us take it, which, fair enough.
okay. Did they let you take the banner at least?
No. We were going to ruin it.
Well, both of you, thank you so much for getting up your time to join us and talk about the championship season that was for Maryborough. Well deserved. I wish I was there to watch his in action, and well deserved. And hopefully I'll be up there in Maryborough very soon to hopefully celebrate that championship one with you. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks or so.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Hope to see you then.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you.
No worries. And that's Charlotte and Maddy. They're joining us for the Maryborough Blazers CBL Women's Championship team that, of course, won the Northwest Conference by 4 points, 74-70 over Bendigo, of course, which ruined the 2-year reign of the Braves. There's more on the Smash Sports Show right after this. Don't go away here on the 10th year celebration.